Hey, what's up everybody? Brotrio here, and we were looking at our past videos, and we have not done a rant and rave since Mario Day in 2020. So we're more than due for one. Why we stopped is anyone's guess, but we're back in 2021 with rant and raves. New year, new Brotrio. So we're starting to talk about a look back at 2020 for our favorite video game moments. And my favorite video game moment of 2020 was far and away in Final Fantasy VII Remake when that Sector 7 plate fell. It was impactful to say the least in the first original one, but in Final Fantasy VII it is way more, because the characterization is way better in Final Fantasy VII Remake, because they can flesh out these characters because they turned the whole Midgar segment into its whole full-fledged game, so there's a lot more time with everybody, and it's got a huge amount of build-up where you're walking up this big old staircase. Jessie dies on it, and Cloud needs to get her a pizza, and then you get on top of it, and you have this awesome fight with Reno and Rude. It's probably like the second best boss fight in the entire game, and then the Whisperers show up and start like doing stuff because Avalanche is about to actually stop the Sector 7 plate, because they're better in this one than in the original or whatever, Fate, and they were going to change everything, and then the ghosts stop them, so Rude hits this little button and drops the Sector 7 plate, and then you see it, and it's one thing, I guess, due to the graphics is why it hits so hard, because seeing the little polygons like get blown up in the original is kind of funny. It's not even like you kind of feel it, but seeing like actual hyper-realistic people get crushed with debris and get overtaken by a cloud of smoke, and you just know that they suffocated, it really hits home. And then you see Kate Sith run out and like pound his fist, being dramatic, because I guess Reeve decided to go hit his little control panel to control the cat to mourn the fallen plate. I don't know what's going on with Reeve, but it really was tugging at my heartstrings, making me feel a lot of emotions, and kind of tearing up a little bit, because you see Wedge, he's getting surrounded by everybody with his cats, and he's freaking out. You see all the other people you helped in the Sector 7 slums, and it just really tugs at your heartstrings. And then you get to see the fallout of it later whenever you do the side quests and everything, and everyone is like dealing with utter chaos. They don't know what to do. Their entire sector just got flattened, and it is amazing. By far one of the best emotional moments of 2020, and one of the really most impactful, like, son of a bitch Shinra moments in the entire game.
I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for...
Well, apparently, I've been mostly playing 2019 games in 2020, but 2020 has had a few good moments too. I was trying to think of a good one from Animal Crossing, but that's more of like a whole deal. It's not like one specific moment that just makes the game for you. So I'm going to go with the most surprising and gratifying moment in the whole year to me. It was when Sephiroth was released for Smash Brothers, because it makes perfect sense now, but I had no idea that was coming. I couldn't even think of what to say when it happened, but we got like 2 notes into his song, and everybody was just, we knew what that was, and we were all there and all for it. And we got him early, so that was fun too, because you got to have that little event where you got to go in and unlock him a week early. And he's a good character. He fits in really well. But mostly it was the general like online mood. Like, there were a few people that weren't happy, but for the most part everybody was happy and definitely liked seeing him make the cut.
思い出の中にじっとしていてくれ。 私は思い出にはならないさ。
The best moment in gaming in 2020, in my opinion, was Bobby's death in Paper Mario: The Origami King. I didn't expect that much from the Origami King when it first was being announced. You know, I loved all the Paper Marios. Sticker Star was, I didn't even play Color Splash because it looked like Sticker Star. I hadn't played Paper Mario in a while. I wanted to get back into it, but not only did Origami King charm me almost right out of the gate, it had characters that I liked, like Olivia, like Bobby, for instance. But one thing I never would have expected is a Paper Mario character, or Mario character in general, to self-sacrifice themselves and die. To save Olivia, Bobby decided to blow himself up to get her out from under a giant boulder that her bastard brother put her under to get him out of his hair, essentially. I expected it to be a fake out. I really did. We got his fuse. I was like, cool, whatever. You know, Captain Bobbery doesn't die when he blows up. These bombs in Paper Mario, they don't die when they blow up. I'm following the logic of the universe here. So it's like, all right, we're going to do a fake out funny, like, oh no, Bobby's dead, but then he's going to fall right back down like Bobbery. No. Bobby's straight up dead. And you have to follow Olivia into a cave and console her when she realizes her friend is dead. What in the hell, Nintendo? Why? You killed a main character. What? In a Paper Mario game, we're gonna kill a party member. So, the utter shock that he's actually dead, and the fact that a Paper Mario game made me tear up and followed it up with a wholesome moment with Mario cheering up Olivia. That is why Bobby's death is my favorite gaming moment from 2020. It was shocking, it was heartbreaking, and also heartwarming, all folded up into one neat package.